action.
What's up, we the peoples? And yeah,
This is our play.
this is our play. Oh, and yeah, it's called Takahiro.
Okay. Long ago in medieval Japan, there were many great samurais, but Kazuki was the best. Many tried to become his students, but he refused, for he had only one student, his son, Takahiro. While Kazuki and Takahiro were training, Takahiro was very personal.
Dad, what happened to Mom? Well, back when I was a samurai, Emperor Shao ordered me to execute your mother. Why? Well, my Lord Emperor Shao did not approve of our love. One day I shall avenge my mother. He's like, no, vengeance is a dangerous path that only causes pain and suffering. Coward. Takahiro then struck, Kazuki then struck Takahiro on the buttocks with a wooden sword. No, and that's final.
On Takahiro's 17th birthday, he received his very own katana. But later on in the day, his father began to cough blood. Takahiro had a doctor take a look at it. He just prescribed some campo herbs, which were very rare and expensive. So to make ends meet, he sold all his father's prized possessions, including his abachi, except for his katana and his father's samurai armor. Even selling all his father's weapons and possessions, he had just enough for the campo herbs. When he went to buy the herbs, the herbalist gave him trouble news.
Karen.
Campo herbs are now 9,000 yen.
Last time I checked, there were 7,000.
This is the third time Emperor Shao raised taxes, so to stay in business, I had to raise the price.
Later that day, he cried deeply, and he could not figure out a way to tell his father the news. So he didn't. The next morning, he found his father dead. No! This is all Emperor Shao's fault. I shall claim my vengeance and avenge my parents.
So he grabbed his katana, put on his father's armor, and got some food for the long journey ahead of him. Therefore, he was off to Hainkyo, but first he had to cross the recently repaired Ganjo Bridge, which was rumored to be guarded by an evil samurai who went by the name Yuna, which meant no name, just because of the myth that he killed his own name. Anyway, Takahiro was prepared. One of the greatest samurais that ever lived trained him. Takahiro calmly walked toward Ganjo Bridge. When he saw Muna with his nose abachi out, ready for a fight to death.
Leave now or prepare for battle. I'm not leaving, so let's get this over with. Muna swung his nodachi with all his might. Takahiro dodged the blow and then made a deep cut in his thigh. But when he was about to finish him off, Muna countered with a devastating strike to the chest. At the last seconds, Takahiro stabbed Muna in the armpit, piercing his heart and lungs simultaneously. He had managed to cross the bridge, but he had another problem on his hands. He was severely injured and was losing blood. A very unattractive woman tried to flirt with him.
Hey, do you want to spend the night with me?
He tried his best to run, but he ended up fainting. He also saw a figure dragging him to a room.
I'm Kimiko. I cared for your wound and got you out of that bloody armor.
I'm Takahiro. Nice to meet you. I must go now.
You can't go. You need to rest and let your wound heal properly.
Since she was the most beautiful woman he had ever seen, he obeyed her wishes. While Takahiro was resting, Kimiko's mom confronted her.
That man you say is handsome. Why you talk to him and get me some grandchildren?
Oh, what the hell? Yes, mother.
When Takahiro woke up, he immediately started thinking about how to tell Kamiko about his feelings for her. He decided just to tell her.
I've got something to tell you.
Me too.
You first.
I was hoping later, if you wanted, we could discuss matters over rice cakes.
Kimiko giggled and accepted his offer. Takahiro was filled with joy. Later that day, Kimiko's mother made some rice cakes for the young lovers because Takahiro's were covered in blood.
Why haven't I seen your father?
He left my mother and me once he got a good job.
Oh, what about your parents? What about
What about your parents?
Well, my mom died when I was little and my father passed away about a week ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I will avenge my father by killing Emperor Shao.
Why would you kill him? He's done nothing wrong.
He was responsible for the death of my parents.
Even if that's true, you should forgive and forget.
You say that like he's your father.
Kimiko was nervous because she knew this was true.
Wait, is he your father?
Kimiko didn't respond, so Takahiro was enraged. Therefore, he stormed out and rushed to the Imperial Palace to complete his quest for vengeance. As soon as he saw the first guard, he killed him with one strike. He did the same with all the others. By the time he got to Emperor Shao, he had acquired many wounds and was weak.
Please spare me, I'll pay you.
You should have thought about that before you raised the taxes.
I had to. If I hadn't, I wouldn't be able to repair Ganju Bridge.
Takahiro then thrusted his katana into the emperor's heart. Tragically, Takahiro died from exhaustion minutes later. That's it.